And so attachment, not roles, is the natural context for raising children and the true source of our natural power and authority. Roles govern responsibility. So if you are a step-parent, you have responsibilities. If you have a foster parent, you have responsibilities. If you are a parent, you have responsibilities. A role designates responsibilities, but it doesn't give you the natural power to do the job. It's attachment which gives us responsibilities. And the problems is our roles and attachments aren't necessarily synchronized. They don't necessarily go together. And we in our society are a role-oriented society. And so we think in terms of roles. If I'm a teacher, then my students should behave. That's not where good behavior comes from. It doesn't come from the role. It comes from the student attached to the teacher. So it's attachment, not roles, and we got to get those two aligned. Children need to be attached to those responsible for them. When you put all the pieces together, the key issue is to turn it all on its head. In an age where we are adopting more and more children, and we need to adopt them, when we are step-parenting more and more children, and when we are fostering more and more children, the real issue, when it comes down to it, to be effective and successful in that process, is not for us to have done the adoption, but for the child to have adopted us. If the child does not adopt us, and by that I mean attached to us in that way, then we are not adopted as their surrogate parent, as their surrogate grandparent, as their surrogate uncle and aunt. We are not adopted. They need to adopt us, and that is the part of attachment. That is a part of nature. So this turns it all on its head, right? What needs to be facilitated is their adoption of us. And if we can facilitate that in some way, then we can do our job.